BP used to be worth $250 billion. That was only 20 years ago, when it was one of the largest companies in the world. Today, its market valuation is less than $100 billion. How did the oil giant go from having a CEO that was known as the Sand King to fighting for its future? This is the key question as BP welcomes now a new chairman that many investors think can make or break the company. So let me take you back all the way to the beginning. BP technically means British Petroleum, but over the years it has meant many other things. BP was founded in the 1900s in what is today Iran. Back then, it was known as Persia. So what BP means? Well, Brits in Persia. Then BP got involved in World War II. Its engineers developed an underwater oil pipeline to supply fuel to the beaches of Normandy during D-Day. The system was highly classified and known by a code name, Pluto. Later, BP worked with the CIA and British spies to overthrow Iran's regime. At the time, Iran supplied the most oil to BP, which was known then as the Anglo-Persian Oil Company. But after the coup, the company rebranded itself as British Petroleum, or BP. Over the next 30 years, the British government will privatize BP. The effort slogan, be part of it. After that, BP made two large acquisitions that threw the company into the oil game. US companies Amoco and Arco. Those acquisitions, plus the Standard Oil Company of Ohio a decade earlier, cemented the position of BP in America. After the millennium, however, the company's financial troubles really started. In an early push into solar and green energy, BP rebranded itself as Beyond Petroleum. But most of those early investments failed, and BP ultimately abandoned them. Less than a decade later, BP caused one of the worst environmental disasters ever, Deepwater Horizon. A drilling rig exploded in the Gulf of Mexico. 11 people died, and millions of barrels of crude were spilled. BP was left with a near $70 billion bill. Then, BP pushed into green investments for a second time. And again, it failed. It got so bad that for many, BP stood for beyond profits. Ultimately, the board fired the CEO, hired a new one, and made a U-turn back into petroleum. But being in the red has left BP vulnerable. Hedge funds and rivals are nipping at its heels, and the company has even put up some of its most prized assets for sale. All of this means that BP's new chairman has a very difficult job in front of him. Forget about being a king. He needs to be a magician to turn this company around.